Hello everyone, welcome to Pioneers Baseball. I'm Taylor Storley and welcome to this interleague game between the Elmira Pioneers and Finger Lakes Falcons. Originally it was supposed to be Mansfield, but Mansfield had a scheduling conflict, so we welcome the Finger Lakes back here to Dunn Field. I'll first start by introducing the Pioneers defensive lineup. And by the way, I will be a little quieter tonight. I've got a sore throat. So, just be warned, if I'm not getting as energetic for Pio success, that's the reason. Mainly because I want to keep my voice saved for the string of games we've got coming up in the next couple days. In left field, the Pioneers have Mason Smith. In center field, Zach Odom. Right field, Eric Charnetsky. The infield from left to right, Justin Hanley at third. Aiden Blake at short, Kevin Serrano at second, and Jane Ivon at first. Lucas Berube is at the catcher, forming the battery alongside Silly Billy, Coach Wilderman, starting on the mound. Sorry, I was wrong. Bartenstein is the catcher. Meanwhile, Berube and Anthony Keefe are the extra and designated hitters. So now the rest of the Pio's dugout coming out here for the national anthem. As we get set for the game. Thanks, Kyle Robbins, for the checkup. So yeah, it's great that they've got their All-Star game. Shame they couldn't be here, but I know they're having a good time over in Cortland. The All-Star game means we won't get to see the return of Jonathan Haynes, but we still get to see a fun 7 innings of baseball. Leading off for the Finger Lakes Falcons, A.J. Brotz, Wirt, and Pioneer legend, Zach Nelson. Nelson's been present with the Pios and other teams for most of the interleague games and was with the Finger Lakes Falcons the last time these teams met. This time was a little less spur of the moment, so a more consolidated group of players here tonight. So, I'll just update you as Coach Billy Wildman warms up. Around the sports world, big news for Pittsburgh Steelers fans like myself. Heinz Field has officially been renamed to Acrisure Field for the new sponsor that's taking over. That's a huge change. It's Heinz Field had been the longtime sponsor over there in Pittsburgh. And that'll be a big change that I think has left some Pittsburgh fans disappointed. Now we're just about ready to go, as Coach Billy Wildman will open up the game. So A.J. Brotz leads off. 5'11" infielder. And takes strike one. Right-handed player. Plays over the infield, and his top infield velocity was 81 miles an hour. 1-1 count now. That one's popped backward, and it might be in play for Bartenstein. Yes, one away. Hilliard, this inning sponsor of the Pios. Gavin Wirt is the second batter up. Here's the first pitch to the lefty, taken, strike one. One and one. Two and one. Two now. That one fouled away. That one's going to be sent to the outfield. Charnetsky tracks it down. 2 away. Dunfield is a cavern. No home runs have been hit here all year. In total, the Pioneers have seen 4 home runs in the season. 2 of them happened in Geneva, including one last night during the Pios' victory. Anthony Keefe, as part of a pretty long stint where he was able to secure the win and hold it down. He conceded 1 hit early on, which was a solo shot. However, the Pioneer offense was able to get him some extra action. Max Mandler in the 9th inning broke a 10 at-bat hitless streak. He had gone on base a couple times in the game yesterday, so he had a good day overall then before he sent home 2 runs on an RBI double to give the Pios a 9-5 lead, which they would hold for the victory. Now it's a 3-0 here for Zach Nelson. And he's going to swing and miss in that one, 3-1. Nelson, a Pios legend. He's played quite a few of these games, whether it's with Elmira or the other team. And framed that, a little late call. Nelson was ready to toss his bat aside. Full count now with 2 away. And that one fouled away. And a reminder, it is a 7-inning game today. As is standard with these. Swing and a miss. And Billy Wildman gets down 1-2-3. So, clean inning there with no runners, no errors, and nothing at all. Not even anyone left on base. Pios Baseball will be back right after this message from our sponsor.
Owned and operated since 1905. At the Hilliard Corporation, we've proven ourselves time and time again as the leading industrial manufacturer in the Elmira and Southern Tier region. We make the products you need with the quality you and your business deserve. Industrial clutches and brakes, drivetrain products, filtration equipment, engine starters, braking systems. We engineer, manufacture, and distribute them. All of the products we manufacture are designed right here, so we truly know the products we provide for you, inside and out. On top of being an industrial manufacturer, at the Hilliard Corporation we also serve as a weld shop and machine shop. We specialize in creating custom parts and pieces to fit particular and uncommon applications. The secondary location is the home of the drivetrain division, where products for Polaris and other vehicle manufacturers are made. This is a high-volume, celled manufacturing plant that produces thousands of parts daily. Over time, Hilliard's product line has diversified, but our company has stayed true to our Elmira roots. Today, Hilliard maintains its original location while continually expanding its motion control and filtration product lines in the Elmira area. Hilliard designs and manufactures for companies around the globe, occupying more than 500,000 square feet and employing about 500 people. Taking pride in serving the Elmira community for over a century, the Hilliard Corporation.
Bottom of the first here. Nelson at the catcher position. Lewis takes the mound. In the infield from left to right, we already mentioned Bratz. He led off and he's at third base. Bryce Crinier, who I believe was scheduled to be with the Pios, but ultimately wasn't, is at short. Unless it's a different Bryce Crinier, and I'm wrong. Mason Holloway at second base. At first base, we've got another Lewis. So I need to get those initials right. Two same last names on the team can definitely be confusing. First pitch here to Zach Odom, taken for ball 1. Meanwhile, I'll tell you the batting order for the top half of the inning for your Pioneers. Odom, Charnetsky, and Aiden Blake are the first 3 due up. He's going to line that one to right, and it'll get down for a base hit. Pios kick off the game with a single. That now brings up Eric Charnetsky. The Star Wars Knight, he was called Char Char Banks. Uh-oh! The bat slipping out of Charnetsky's hands there. I will say, there's some really good news. The Finger Lakes dugout is empty. The only people over there are the coaches, because the people they brought tonight are all out there on the field. That's an 0-1 there. But whoops, that happens from time to time. And I think probably the perfect time for that to happen. The least risk of injury. Still 0-1. Oh, 2 now, as that one's taken. One and 2 now. That one fouled away. Charnetsky keeping alive in the at-bat. That one, ball 2. Close to being strike 3. Three-2 now for Charnetsky. And strike 3. Charnetsky goes down. One away. That'll bring up Aiden Blake. Muzio was with us in the booth not too long ago, and he was singing Aiden Blake's praises. Feels that Blake should be starting more often with the Pioneers. I might have a chance to try to prove that tonight. Pickoff attempt. Not good enough. Runner goes. The throw? Not on time. Count now 0-1. Now the Pios have potential go-ahead run on second. Outside, ball 1. A warm night here in Elmira. It's currently 87 degrees. Projected to get a little showers in the morning and potentially a couple showers tomorrow afternoon. But I don't think it'll be anything too major and shouldn't impact tomorrow's game. It'll be a little cooler tomorrow too. It got as high as 93 outside. We'll start a little colder stretch. And swing and a miss. Blake will go down and strikes this time. Here comes Justin Hanley. Two away here in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Hanley. He's going to ground that one foul. 0-1. One on one now. Odom's going to get to third. Just went wild. Now it's a 1-2. Piles down to their last strike this inning. Fouled away, so Hanley stays alive. Strike three, Hanley goes down looking, and that'll end the inning. So after conceding that early single, Derek Lewis strikes out the side. Pioneers baseball will be back right after this.
When you're on the go, your bank should go with you. You need to change the way you money. With Chemung Canal Trust Company, you can take control of your money your way. Whether you're multitasking from your home office, killing time at your kids' soccer practice, or jet-setting around the globe, now you can manage your money right from the palm of your hand. Change the way you money with Chemung Canal Trust Company. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Chemung Canal Trust, this inning sponsor for your Elmira Pioneers, ready to go at the top of the second. Holloway leads off. Oh, let's see. I'm not sure if I really have a favorite player on the Pios. That's a tough question. And also, no, I don't have COVID. The only thing I've got is a sore throat. I think it's just a bad little bit of allergies. If I had COVID, I'd be at home. I wouldn't be here contaminating the rest of the people up here in the booth. No, but unfortunately, throat's just a little sore as that one's fouled away 1-1. And let me see. Yeah, I think that's too hard to pick a favorite player. I really like a lot of them. 1-2 now. I'd say, you know what, you could maybe put Olsofsky up there for being a great two-way guy. Mandler's always fun to do interviews with, too. Yeah, but hard to really say a favorite, as Billy Wildman gets his second strikeout on that one. One away now, and that's going to bring up Crinier. That one popped up. Bartenstein under it. 2 away on the first pitch of the at-bat. All we need is a fly out to right field, and we'll literally have a copy-paste of the first inning in terms of outs recorded by the Pioneers. Here's Derek Lewis now. He had 3 straight strikeouts in the first inning to get out of the jam. 0-1. Now, up 3-0 actually. That was going quicker. Kind of stop behind it. Honestly, sometimes they just like to ride home. Other times they do some bus mafia. I think I've mentioned that on a few of the streams. And that was ball 4 apparently. Very interesting pitch. Runner on now with 2 away. Ramel now up with 2 away. That runner on first. Ball 1. That one popped up. Vaughn looking as it goes foul. Pretty sure that was over by the dugout. I had to park a little closer to the clubhouse, so I do have to be worried about a foul ball veering away and into a car. Now, 1-2 for Rummel. That one's going to be grounded over to second, and that will end the inning as the throw is made to J9 Vaughn. 1 runner stranded. With that 1 walk, Pio's baseball will be back after this.
With Chemung Canal's mobile banking services, you can get back to doing what you love most faster. At Chemung Canal, you chart your course and we'll help you get there. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Note, tonight with the condition my throat is in, I'm not going to try to read off all the Pioneer sponsors, because usually I have to do that quickly, and it does take a little bit of effort. But either way, you can catch in every other stream we've done, what sponsors we've got, and thank you all the sponsors, even the ones that aren't inning sponsors, that are able to help make this Pioneers baseball season possible, whether they're on a billboard out there in the outfield, or help us behind the scenes. We appreciate you making the Pioneers baseball season possible. Also, keep in mind, Pios fans, you can get yourself some Pios tickets. Anthony Keefe leads off. We saw him make a successful pitching start in yesterday's game against Geneva. And no, Dennis, I'm just a little tired and trying to manage my sore throat. I picked it up last night, and whether it was getting a little too loud last night in Elmira or anywhere else, just kind of tough. And I definitely will be planning to potentially take a game or two off eventually. But again, want to make sure I can cover as many games as I can. And if my throat feels better, I'll definitely be more energetic and lively tomorrow when the Pioneers face off against the division-leading Utica Blue Sox. That'll be a fun game as there's now an 0-1 count to Keefe. Good frame attempt, but it's taken, ball one. One count. It's now 2-1 to Keefe. Nose's off, always gotta be in the grind. I have a feeling that the next Sonny-Onta game, or one where there's always a tough setup, I might take off. But apart from that, I'll be sure to try to cover every game I possibly can. Unless I do ultimately get COVID, then I will have to quarantine and make sure I keep everyone safe. 2-2 now for Anthony Keefe. I will say, even though Keefe, I think, is going to be pitching more from the bullpen with the Pios. At Clark University last year, he actually didn't take any time on the mound. He instead was playing mainly in the outfield and had a pretty solid season at the plate. So you can also bring that 2A aspect for the Pios roster. And he swings out there. And won't let him run to first base. I'll just be out number one. 4 straight strikeouts for Derek Lewis. I don't have COVID. I was saying if I did, I would be home and quarantined. One away here, and that's going to bring up Lucas Berube. I've actually got some lozenges as well. I'm pretty sure I have some honey in them. But yeah, probably before that, I'll also try that mixture out. Lucas Berube up into the outfield. And gets down. He's going to turn and go to second. He is in there with a double. And you might be saying, oh, hey, you used to be saying Berube. Nope, it's Berube. He actually told me last night the correct pronunciation. So good to finally get that right. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely have to try it. Try out some of that. Because... yeah, I'm good with the stuffy nose. I can be fine. A little cough? Yeah, I sometimes have to mute. Sore throat? That kind of kills me as a commentator from time to time. Here's J.N.I. Vaughn. He takes that one, ball one. So even though, which is funny, I don't feel anything bad except for that sore throat. That's just the one thing kind of hampering me right here. Pios got a potential go-ahead run on second. 1-0 to Vaughn. Takes that one outside, 2-0. No, I don't have the flu. I'd probably be bedridden if I had the flu. Actually, I did have the flu one time and it wasn't too bad, but it really isn't anything stuffy at all, as that one's a broken bat grounder. 1 away to Will, or 2 away now, gets a runner to third. Don't worry, I'm not. I definitely... the sore throat's not limiting too much, but because it's just an interleague game. Aim, I'm being quieter. Here's Nathan Smith now with 2 away. He's going to take strike one as that lands low and inside. And actually, I will say, Pioneers fan, it's funny you mentioned that. I met a couple famous guys before. Went to high school with a couple NHL players. as that one's popped to center field and will end the inning. Because I think if you were at a previous game, I think he's just kidding around, but thanks for the defense there, Blaine. Anyway, top of the third inning coming up next. More Pioneers baseball right after this.
When you're on the go, your bank should go with you. You need to change the way you money. With Chemung Canal Trust Company, you can take control of your money your way. Whether you're multitasking from your home office, killing time at your kids' soccer practice, or jet-setting around the globe, now you can manage your money right from the palm of your hand. Change the way you money with Chemung Canal Trust Company. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
For more than a century, you've counted on Arnett Health. Counted on us to heal you, support you, encourage you, get you back on your feet. And for more than a century, Arnett has counted on you too. You're our community, our purpose, our passion. You're the reason we do what we do. Because giving our patients the best of ourselves is just who we are. Looking forward while embracing our legacy. Staying on the cutting edge while staying connected to our patients. Focusing on state-of-the-art procedures and the most effective care. At Arnett, we're nurses, doctors, and teams of other caregivers inspired by healing. We know your physical, emotional, and spiritual health are each part of the whole of you. To continue a tradition of medicine driven by compassion, teaching, and healing. That's why we're here. It's who we are. It's what we do.
Now here for the top third of this interleague game. And I'll say actually, Pioneers fan, to answer one of your earlier questions, when it comes to Bus Mafia, there are some good Pioneers players, some not so good, but one that you always got to be worried about in the game is Justin Hanley. He's, I'd say, probably the best one. He always is able to get away as being the Mafia, and usually comes out on top when he is. 0-1 here now to Daniel Lewis. And I'm actually not fully positive whether he's related to Derek Lewis, same as whether Mason Holloway, who's batting third this inning, is related to Jordan Holloway. 2-1 now from Coach Billy Wilderman. Billy's going to go as long as he can go, and word on the street is that it'll probably be Max Mandler or Logan Scheider coming in to finish off the game. 2-2 now. This inning sponsored Tom South Corning and Collision. Inside, 3-2, full count. That one's going to be sent to the outfield and gets down in front of Odom. It'll be a leadoff single, and the first hit surrendered from Coach Wildman. Mason Holloway now up. 1 on, no one out. Max did get that winning RBI double. Keep in mind it's an interleague game, so we'll be throwing in some random players from time to time on the mound. Wildman, he's going to pick up the bunt, but ultimately goes for the force out at first, not trying to make the heroic play at second. 1 away on the sack. Unlike some of our other two-way players, though, Mandler isn't a true Ohtani. He just came in to help relieve the final few batters against Oneonta not too long ago. Oh, and 1. Top of the order, Brot's back up. He's 0 for 1 today with a pop out. Fouls that one away. It's 0-2. That one low, ball 1. In fact, actually, fun fact about Max Mandler, he's one of the best hitters on the team. A Barabee. Okay, I remember it because he had told me last night. Ugh, I got to write that down. It was right after the game. Wow, that one was close. Still a 1-2 count now with one away. I was looking at the comment and ready to write the pronunciation down, and all of a sudden, baseball hits right outside the window. But there we go, Barabee, perfect. Yeah, because I remember he told me that last night. I forgot exactly how he said it. That one popped up. 2 away now. Two away here. That one's going to be lined over to Odom. It could bring a run home. The throw from center field, not in time. Relay not in time to the plate. RBI single for Brotz. And so there's a missing player in the lineup that I actually don't have. We're now up. And actually, could you type the pronunciation one more time in chat so I can also just write it down quickly? Runner on first. 1-0 lead for Finger Lakes as the pickoff attempt isn't good enough. On 1. Perfect, thank you, yeah. Because the second comment had said with an O sound, so yeah, Barabee. Perfect. O2 now to Wirt. Fouled back. That one fouled back and actually fouls off of Wirt. Hopefully, Wirt's okay. It looks like he is. That can always be a dangerous one. That's why we wear helmets. That one popped up and will be foul. Still 0-2. One and two. Two now. So the inning will continue here with 2 away. Wirt drawing this long at bat. Go again after the foul ball. Ball 3. And ball 4. Swerve gets aboard now. Runners on second and first with 2 away. And now, here's club manager Ben Efros coming out, and he's going to give a pitcher's conference to Coach Billy Waldeman. Things you love to see. And I think that might give Waldeman the confidence he needs to finish out the inning. 0-1. And I will say what's funny. Who's going to give the pitcher's conference for Waldeman apart? Well, we actually know it will be Ben Efros. But because he's the pitching coach, he's usually the guy to do it. So that's a question we finally got answered. 1-1 now. Two and 1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Down to the final strike again. It's Nelson at the plate. And strike 3 is going to get him looking to end the inning. 2 hits, score 1 run. 2 left the board. Bottom of the third coming up with Pio's Baseball. Thanks again to Tom South Corning. We'll be back with more Pio Baseball.
Hi, I'm Bill Mullaney, president of SUNY Corning Community College. I'm here today to let you know the classes and the quality of education that you've expected of us are ready to be delivered. Whether you're interested in transferring to a 4-year university or joining the workforce directly, Corning Community College has the program for you. We're here to provide the best possible education that we can, no matter what your aspirations. We hope that as you begin to weigh your options for the fall semester, you'll think first of Corning Community College. We're here for you, closer to home.
Southern Tier Custom Fab, this inning sponsor. Pio's Baseball, back underway. Yeah, Pio's fan, Haynes is, I believe, in Mansfield, and he actually might be in Cortland at the All-Star game there. He had a pretty good outing. I know one time that was mentioned one time for the Pios locker room. Serrano leading off. He'll be followed by Bartenstein and Odom. The 3 due up this inning. Ben Efros, he's the first base coach. Third base coach, Bobby Marsh. And Marsh disappointed at that swing and miss. Certainly Ben Frost. He's the most ripped. Nah. I don't really know. When it comes to the strongest amount of power, I'd give it to Frank Wayman. I think he's probably the player who's most likely to hit it out of Dunfield this season. 1-1 count now for Kevin Serrano. I will say, someone who did rip the ball far as a pitcher, Nick Ficcaro. He took one deep into the gap off Billy Wilderman during one of those games. So, some players can get some rips onto the ball. 2-1. That one fouled back. 2-2. Southern Tier Custom Fab, of course, this inning sponsor the Pios. Kevin Serrano looking to keep alive early here. That one sent to the outfield. It'll fall for the first out of the inning. Brody Bartenstein now up. 1 away. One away, here comes Bartenstein. One and 0 now. Two and 0. That one's going to be lined, and there, Bartenstein with a base hit to get the ball rolling this bottom half of the inning. Yeah, just something I like to do. That's pretty much it. Guess that's the reason I kind of got into sports commentary. Either way, Bartenstein on first. Hanley certainly is. Although the tallest players in the Pioneers are actually Jarek Podest and Hunter Kendall. I believe so. Yeah. That one gets away from Nelson. That slide and good recovery there by Crinier to get behind and get the ball. 1-0 count. Bartenstein now on second. This one inside, 2-0. That one's going to be lined for a base hit. Bartenstein getting to third. Bobby Marsh, he's telling them to hold up. Runners now at the corners. Odom has that single. Fourth hit of the game for the Pios. As here comes Eric Charnetsky. That one popped up. Foul. 0-1. That one low and away. It's also strike two now. Odom gets to second. Charnetsky just went around there. So I'm definitely a big fan of Muzio as well. Well, no, it was fouled away 0-2. So Odom back at first. And Muzio's fun. He came onto the mound one time and threw a couple ephus pitches, which was great in one of these games. Don't think he'll be back on the mound tonight, but still, that was good. Oh, that one went inside and nearly hit Charnetsky in the head. 1-2 now with the runners at second and third. Charnetsky, oof, he got a little behind that. In fact, I think that's going to get close to the river. Still 1-2. I think it would take an absolutely monster hit to put one in the river. That would probably be 500, 600 feet. Two and two now. Yeah, Joe, I think, has certainly become a quick fan favorite for a lot of the Pirates fans. But a lot of likable guys in this year's team, which is great. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Charnetsky goes down swinging for the second time today. That's going to bring up Aiden Blake. Well, maybe. Theoretically, anyone could. They just got to get the right contact. You know, when I was thinking about that, I was thinking more someone like a Sam Huff, who I know he had been hitting a couple of 500-foot bombs in the Texas Rangers developmental system. Maybe someone like Babe Ruth way back when was able to. Foul back by Aiden Blake, strike one. That one popped up, and if that doesn't land, that'll end the inning. That is caught in right field, and that'll preserve the Finger Lakes lead. Pioneers get 2 hits, but they strand 2 runners. More Pioneers baseball after this.
Owned and operated since 1905. At the Hilliard Corporation, we've proven ourselves time and time again as the leading industrial manufacturer in the Elmira and Southern Tier region. We make the products you need with the quality you and your business deserve. Industrial clutches and brakes, drivetrain products, filtration equipment, engine starters, braking systems. We engineer, manufacture, and distribute them. All of the products we manufacture are designed right here, so we truly know the products we provide for you, inside and out. On top of being an industrial manufacturer, at the Hilliard Corporation we also serve as a weld shop and machine shop. We specialize in creating custom parts and pieces to fit particular and uncommon applications. The secondary location is the home of the drivetrain division, where products for Polaris and other vehicle manufacturers are made. This is a high-volume, celled manufacturing plant that produces thousands of parts daily. Over time, Hilliard's product line has diversified, but our company has stayed true to our Elmira roots. Today, Hilliard maintains its original location while continually expanding its motion control and filtration product lines in the Elmira area. Hilliard designs and manufactures for companies around the globe, occupying more than 500,000 square feet and employing about 500 people. Taking pride in serving the Elmira community for over a century, the Hilliard Corporation.
Pioneers baseball back now, top of the 4th inning. Yeah, that's the sad truth. We've been hiding it for over 100 years. Sorry, Stitches isn't a living baseball. He's our mascot, just like every other mascot. Nah, but Stitches is great, always a fun guy, generally loses in races against fans. So I definitely think Stitches really needs to get his running together. Anyway, we're back now, top of the 4th inning. Coach Silly Billy Wildman back on the mound. Due up this time for the Finger Lakes Falcons. Jordan Holloway, Bryce Crinier, and Derek Lewis. The trio went 0 for 2 with a walk in their first at-bats. Lewis got on base with a walk before a ground out ended the 2nd inning. That one's going to be lined. And, oh, really close play. And probably didn't have enough time to get that throw to first, but a great effort there from Kevin Serrano. And that was a dangerous spot for a line drive, too. So it likely prevented that ball from dropping and potentially leading to a double. So great play there. He nearly came up with a catch. I'll say, unlike someone who's a double sport athlete like Jarek Podest, Serrano, not the world's tallest person, although I'm pretty sure he's taller than me. But still, great hop to make that attempt. 0-1 now for Crinier. Swing and a miss. He's going to be full that time, 0-2. He had popped out last time. To Bartenstein, pickoff attempt. Holloway back safe. There's the pickoff throw, but they don't get him. He's still safe. Now 1-1, or 1-2. That one's going to be grounded over to J. Vaughn. They can't get the lead runners. That throw goes wild. Picked up in left field. Runners will be at the corners with one away. And that is the type of hero ball we saw Billy Wildman avoid previously. Vaughn had wanted to turn 2 on that play, but just missed that throw. It was a little high. Goes into the outfield. That's unfortunate, but the Pios can still get out of it. Runners at the corners, no one out. If there's anyone who can get the job done, it's certainly Coach Billy Waldman, 1-0. It's now Derek Lewis up at the plate. He'd love to help his cause out by getting a couple more runs. Finger Lakes already leads 1-0. That one's going to be grounded to second. This time they'll just get the out at first. It'll be an RBI for Lewis. One away now with a runner on second. Here's Rumal now. And keep in mind, Pios fans, tomorrow night we'll be back here for Pios baseball at Dunn Field. PGCBL play returns as the Pios take on the Utica Blue Sox. One and two now. And strike three is going to go down looking there for the second out of the inning. Two away. Swing and a miss, that one low, but Bartenstein back on it, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. This one popped up. It's in play. Vaughn under it. And that'll be the final out of the inning. One run comes home on one hit, one error, and one is left aboard. So one's all along the board there. Finger Lakes leads 2-0. More Pios baseball after the break. Thanks again to Blaze Brockway Contracting.
When you're on the go, your bank should go with you. You need to change the way you money. With Chemung Canal Trust Company, you can take control of your money your way. Whether you're multitasking from your home office, killing time at your kids' soccer practice, or jet-setting around the globe, now you can manage your money right from the palm of your hand. Change the way you money with Chemung Canal Trust Company. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
With Chemung Canal's mobile banking services, you can get back to doing what you love most faster. At Chemung Canal, you chart your course and we'll help you get there. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bryce Crinier now takes the mound. Nelson's going to head over to third base, and I'm pretty sure Lewis is going to now be the new catcher. And A.J. Bratz is going to go to short. So a couple infield shifts for the fourth inning. Justin Hanley is now going to lead off against Bryce Crinier. Takes ball one just a bit high. First Transit, this inning sponsor of your Elmira Pioneers. Going to send that one. Is it going to stay fair? No, it's going to go foul. 2-1. Three and one here. Hey, Cam. That one popped up and foul. 3-2 count now. Three-two here for Justin Hanley. That one fouled away. That one's going to be lined deep to the outfield, but should be out number 1 as it's caught in center. Yeah, I'm here. A little quieter today because of a sore throat, but I'm still here. Here's now the 1-0 for Anthony Keefe. He's going to ground that over to second, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Oof. That's tough for Jamestown. I'll have to actually... No, I'll give you everyone as well a quick rundown of the scoreboard, but Jamestown currently losing 7-0. Barabee now up. I'll let the people over in the on the PA know about the fixed pronunciation as well. Yeah, that one low. Ball 2 now for Barabee. 2 away. Oneonta beating Glens Falls. Batavia beating Niagara Power. And, oh, he's going to get on base after that one slips inside. Jamestown, of course, losing to Geneva, as you had mentioned. And Mohawk tied with Boonville. Not sure if they're playing, though. But Geneva and Jamestown going to be in that playoff fight. So that is going to be interesting to see. Still 2 away now with a runner on first. Hey, Cam. Yeah, I see you. Here comes Janai Vaughn. Vaughn committed an error back in the previous inning, and he's going to be looking to turn it around in this at-bat here as he takes that one high, ball 1. He grounded out to short in his first at-bat. You know he can get some pop. Can he try to help out the Pios here? Swing and a miss there, 1-1. Pios trailing by 2. Going to want to try to get this comeback going here. 2-1 now. Three and 1 here, and he might be able to get on base and keep that inning alive. Oneonta. All right, perfect. Thank you, Dennis. As you can tell, not a full New York native. That one's going to be sent to center field. Center field having to track it in. He will come up with a catch, and that'll end the inning. Tough for Janai. Almost had it that time. One runner gets stranded this half of the inning. Going to the 5th. Pios still trailing. More Pios baseball right after this.
Hi, I'm Bill Mullaney, president of SUNY Corning Community College. I'm here today to let you know the classes and the quality of education that you've expected of us are ready to be delivered. Whether you're interested in transferring to a 4-year university or joining the workforce directly, Corning Community College has the program for you. We're here to provide the best possible education that we can, no matter what your aspirations. We hope that as you begin to weigh your options for the fall semester, you'll think first of Corning Community College. We're here for you, closer to home.
Mason Holloway leads off. He had a sacrifice in his previous at-bat, 1-0. So again, keep in mind, a 7-inning game here. And the start of this game has gone relatively quickly, only about an hour through. We've got the final 3 innings left and should be some of the tricky ones. That one's going to be sent foul. 2-1. Two one now. Low 3-1. Fouled away, so now the count is full with no one out. One away. That one's flown deep to left or deep to right, but caught to get the first out of the inning. Trevor righty up here. He actually wasn't part of the lineup, but he's going to send this one to center, and that'll be out number 2. Quick start here from Coach Wilderman. Once the Pioneers bats back up, that one sent deep center field there from Gratz, but Odom tracks it down. He's showcased a lot of range this season out in the outfield, and he's going to deny A.J. Bratz what would have been a multi-base hit. That'll end the top of the 5th inning. Finger Lakes Falcons go down in order, and the Pios look to get back on the comeback train in the bottom of the 5th.
For more than a century, you've counted on Arnett Health. Counted on us to heal you, support you, encourage you, get you back on your feet. And for more than a century, Arnett has counted on you too. You're our community, our purpose, our passion. You're the reason we do what we do. Because giving our patients the best of ourselves is just who we are. Looking forward while embracing our legacy. Staying on the cutting edge while staying connected to our patients. Focusing on state-of-the-art procedures and the most effective care. At Arnett, we're nurses, doctors, and teams of other caregivers inspired by healing. We know your physical, emotional, and spiritual health are each part of the whole of you. To continue a tradition of medicine driven by compassion, teaching, and healing. That's why we're here. It's who we are. It's what we do.
Nelson takes him out. His first opponent is going to be Mason Smith. So definitely a couple changes on the mound and in the field. 1-0 taken. Mason Smith is going to take that one to the outfield, but it'll be caught for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Kevin Serrano. Actually, is that Serrano? Yes, it is. One away here. Serrano's going to send this one to the outfield, but it's just going to land shallow in foul territory. 2 away here. That'll bring up Brody Bartenstein. I'd sing along to the song, but not going to try to hurt my voice anymore. 2 away. Can Brody Bartenstein get some offense going for the Pios? They've only got 7 outs left here in the 7-inning game. Taken, ball 1. Two and 0. Three and 0. Allen's going to be grounded up the middle, and oof. Sliding attempt there, but just can't come up with it. I believe that's Crinier unless they changed it. Bartenstein on with a single. 2 away, man on first. That one lined and caught at third base. Tough for Odom. Great play on defense. Inning over with just 1 hit and 1 runner stranded. Pios struggling here. And we're going to now enter the 6th inning. Still a 2-0 Finger Lakes lead.
Nearly 3,000 employees working across various locations in the Southern Tier, Arnett Health was recognized as one of America's best mid-size employers by Forbes for 2022. And we turn to our employees to find out what makes Arnett such a good employer.
Is the level of ownership that everyone has for their work and the amount that they show that they care.
Regardless of role or job title, everyone here supports one another and brings passion to the work they do.
During the COVID pandemic, we had everybody in our system come together and work as a really strong team.
They want to be here, they love being here, they love helping everybody.
Everywhere I go, we have just great staff. And they're my friends, and I see them, how dedicated and hardworking they are.
It's amazing how much perseverance and effort we go through to strive for the best patient outcomes possible.
We're back here in the top of the 6th inning. Wildman just about finishing his warm-up. Here's the current line score for the Pios and Finger Lake Falcons. Pios, Falcons, 2 runs and 3 hits, no errors. Pios, no runs and 5 hits and 1 error. Wirt back up. I believe he's now taken over catching duties, as he's going to kick off the top of the 6th. Arnett Health, this inning's sponsor. Wirt's going to send that to the left field, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Apart from 2 runs coming home in the 3rd and 4th innings, off some well-timed hits, Wildman's done a great job on the mound. But if he doesn't get any run support, he would take the loss today. Of course, note this game doesn't affect the PGCBL record for the Pios, but still would be a loss nonetheless. Nelson's going to send that one to left. That'll be out number 2. Holloway now up. Ball 1. One good framing from Bartenstein. Fouled away 1-2. Falcons down to their last strike, looking to avoid going 0 for 3 this inning. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout from Wildman, getting some cheers from the Pios dugout. Wirt, Nelson, and Holloway go down 1-2-3. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th right after this.
For more than a century, you've counted on Arnett Health. Counted on us to heal you, support you, encourage you, get you back on your feet. And for more than a century, Arnett has counted on you too. You're our community, our purpose, our passion. You're the reason we do what we do. Because giving our patients the best of ourselves is just who we are. Looking forward while embracing our legacy. Staying on the cutting edge while staying connected to our patients. Focusing on state-of-the-art procedures and the most effective care. At Arnett, we're nurses, doctors, and teams of other caregivers inspired by healing. We know your physical, emotional, and spiritual health are each part of the whole of you. To continue a tradition of medicine driven by compassion, teaching, and healing. That's why we're here. It's who we are. It's what we do.
Charnetsky leads off for the Pioneers. Utica versus who the Pioneers will be playing tomorrow here at Dunfield. But tonight they want to try to get this victory in this little tune-up, fun interleague game against the Finger Lakes Falcons. And we've got someone new on the mound as well. Nelson finished his inning. Now it looks like number 27, this one fouled away, 1-1. We actually see Coach Drum out there, I believe. Unless that's one of the Pios players just wearing a thing. It very well could be someone like Max Mandler. Taking a look, it looks like it could be Holloway or Wirt. It is Holloway. One-two now. Charnetsky currently 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. And Charnetsky, sadly, will get the golden sombrero. He usually runs the Bus Mafia games, and he is not on the scene. And again, thank you for tuning in tonight. Be sure you're here tomorrow, because tomorrow is a big game. We get to play the #1 team in our division as we continue to chase for our playoff hopes. One away here for Aiden Blake. Swing and miss from Blake, strike one. That one's going to be grounded by Blake over to third on the 1-1 pitch. Nelson's throw, not on target. It bounces off the glove, but Blake, he's just going to stay at first with that 1-out single. Pio's finally getting a little offense here. Swing and a miss from Hanley. Strike one. Oh, 2. Hanley takes out one, 1-2 here. Well, 4 teams make the playoffs in the PGCBL. It's for 4 in each division. We're currently 6th in that fight alongside Auburn, Jamestown, Geneva for the 3 and 4 seeds. Those 4 teams play each other, and eventually division winners face each other. Most likely, our division's winner is probably going to lose when they have to face off against the Amsterdam Mohawks. They're 28-4 right now. And they're one of 2 20-win teams. 3-2 as that one goes wild. And Blake gets to second. That one's going to be sent hard down the left field line. Blake is going to be sent home enthusiastically. The throw in, not in time. An RBI single. Pios back in it from Justin Hanley. That brings up Anthony Keefe with a runner off first and one away. Pios showing some signs of life here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And again, I'd be a lot more enthusiastic, but my voice has been about as dead as our bats were up until that point. 2-1 lead now. Pios 1 run away from equalizing. That one gets away, so it's a 1-0 count. And now Hanley gets to second. That one fouled away, 1-1. Two and one here. And Keefe today struck out and grounded out. Three one here. That one's going to be lined, and I think this game will be tied. It gets in behind the outfield, and Anthony Keefe, his first hit as a Pioneer, ties up this interleague game. An RBI double that brings Hanley home. One away now. Man on second. Barabee up now. Barabee takes that one. Oh, ball one. 1-0. Inside, ball two. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Barabee, he's a member of the Necco Boys, a group of players from Northern Essex Community College. They also live together at Beatty Street, alongside former Northern Essex player Joe Muzio. That list includes Barabee, Chris Bear, Tristan Champa, Joe Muzio, a couple others, as now the count is 2-2 for the catcher who's currently at DH tonight. That one fouled away. Barabee just keeping alive here. He's got that go-ahead run in scoring position on deck, Jani Vaughn. That one's going to be sent over to right field. And they're going to send Keith home. It's misplayed. Pios take a one-run lead. And Barabee, he's going to go to second after that one slipped away. It's a trio of RBI hits. For Barabee, it's a single where he advances on an error, but gets the RBI nonetheless. Pios lead 3-2. They could close it out now in the 9th inning. That's probably the most excited I can get with my voice, so I do apologize. I'm not trying to downplay a huge play there from Barabee. A huge RBI single. He's now in second thanks to that error at home plate, and now Jani Vaughn can send him home. You know me, this mic would be clipping if my voice was healthier. 1-0 here. Swing and a miss for Vaughn, 1-1. That one's sent deep right field, but it will be caught. Barabee's going to tag up. That throw, a cannon. In fact, that might be able to score. The throw to the plate. Safe. Jani Vaughn, a sac fly. RBI. Barabee took the risk. And I think now he's looking back. I just realized he had an RBI on that play. Might be graded as an E9. I'm not fully sure. But now with 2 away, the Pios lead. (4-2). And now here comes Mason Smith. He's pitched a while for the Pios as a bullpen guy. And also, we've usually seen him take up some two-way action here. Smith grounds that over to third. Picked up by Nelson. And, oh, that's an errant throw. Good attempt to get it at first, but the inning will continue. 1 on, 2 away. Yep, 8 total make it, 4 in each division. Thanks, Kyle. I think there might be a pitching change now. Unless this is just kind of a say, hey, don't worry about it. That was on Pioneer legend Zach Nelson sandbagging for the Pioneers on that throw. 2 away here, they got a runner on first. Here's Kevin Serrano with 2 away. He's flown out and popped out so far. He's going to be looking to improve right here. Pickoff attempt. But Smith back safely. 1-0 here. One and one after that one fouled back. One and two. Here's the 1-2 again for Serrano. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. But the Pios do the damage they need to do. They score 4 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Sorry, 2 errors. Pios strand 1 runner. And now we're going to enter a little early last chance saloon. And actually, I will confirm it was Max Mandler as the third base coach. More Pios baseball after this. Hey, yeah, just a note. I need to find new music because there actually was a copyright claim on the music used previously. The place I got it from said it wasn't a YouTube thing. So, that was a lie. Anyway, last chance saloon coming up. Thank you, Bully Hill Vineyards. Now entering the game for the Elmira Pioneers here in the top of the 7th. Former MMA fighter, trading card enjoyer, and the best manager in the PGCBL, Coach Andrew Drum. And I am not lying. Coach Drum is taking the mound for this final inning of interleague action, donning the number 13. Last chance saloon. And it's going to be Drum as the pitcher. And that one, ball 1. Now 1-1 taken in the zone. And you know the entire dugout is going to be loving this inning. Bryce Crinier, Derek Lewis, and Rummel, the 3 due up for the Finger Lakes. That one grounded over to Hanley at third. One away as the catch is made by Jane Ivon. Stayed on the base. Drum carries a perfect 0 ERA and 0 whip through a third of an inning this season. Of course, the joke is that just was his first third of an inning. But he's going to be tasked with retiring Derek Lewis and Rummel to try to secure this interleague win for the Pios. Strike one taken. I know I said I was going to save my voice, but that's a special occasion to see Coach Drum on the mound. Here's the 0-1. That one's going to be sent deep right field, but caught. I thought that had a chance to leave the park, but a great catch is made. 2 away. It was Charnetsky tracking back. Kind of feel bad there for Derek Lewis. That one was actually very well hit. But now, one more out to go for the Pios. And Drum, he just wants a little chat with Bartenstein. I wonder what he's planning as he's now going to face off against Rummel. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a pop-out. Can Coach Drum get the win for the Pioneers? That one, a little bit outside, ball 1. Good idea, though. Whether that was a knuckleball, because even Bartenstein had trouble getting to that. 1-0 here. And a couple sheesh sounds playing on the audio. Two and 0. Pios just need one more out here, and they will get the win. It is a technical save situation. Swing and miss. Maybe Drum needs to be with us full time in our bullpen. 2-1. That one's going to be sent to the outfield. Odom tracking it. I think it'll land. Yes, it will. And it'll actually get behind Charnetsky. Runner stays at first. A single surrendered here with 2 away. Tying run now at the plate. Odom tried to get it, but just couldn't come up with it. Daniel Lewis now up. He had a sacrifice and flew out in his first 2 at-bats. One and 0. Two and 1 now as that one's taken. Pickoff attempt. No movement there from Rummel. That one's going to be sent over to right field. Charnetsky tracking it. Comes up on the dive. And that is the game. Coach Drum, what a performance. Take a bow. He will get the save. We're just going to zoom in since it's a little hard to without having to frame it like this. But what a performance. Just one hit allowed as the Pios take a commanding victory here against the Finger Lakes Falcons. What a game. And again, thank you to Finger Lakes for coming out and facing us again. We really appreciate you joining. And if you're a viewer here supporting Finger Lakes, thank you for tuning in. Be sure you catch the rest of the season as the Pios. Obviously, won't go into the official record books of the PGCBL, but Billy Wilderman, 6 innings, gets the win, and Coach Andrew Drum threw 1 inning of no-run ball to secure the save. I hope we'll see a little more of that later this season. But as the teams shake hands, there's Nelson a little upset with Drum. He gives him a little shove. Obviously, all in good fun. A big win for the Pios. But again, just a fun game and a fun time. I'm Taylor Storthy, and hopefully my voice will be a little bit louder and my throat will be a little less sore tomorrow night when the Pioneers face off against the Utica Blue Sox in PGCBL play. Have a great night, and thank you for tuning in again. And of course, Andrew Drum had to get player of the game.